Okay, well, welcome everyone. We're going to get started with our opportunity presentation. For those of you who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Charles Villacis, and it is my pleasure as always to be giving you this presentation, to be sharing this very valuable information that really is changing lives. And that's what we're about here at LoveBiome. We're about really making sure that people live their best life. In order to do that, you really need to have optimal health. That's really the most important thing. I don't think anyone, would really care about money or materialistic things, if they don't have their health. Your health is the most important thing. So we want to make sure that everybody knows how to have optimal health here. And here at LoveBiome, well, we're teaching exactly how to do that in a very simple way, because we know that the industry can make it very complicated most of the times, right? We know that there's way too many supplements on the market. A lot of people aren't sure what to buy, what they need, and it can get very confusing and very costly. I know that I was one of those people that would buy a lot of supplements. I would invest a lot of money in supplements. At one point, I was taking over 10 different supplements. Well, that all changed when I learned about LoveBiome, because here in LoveBiome, we really do believe in the power of simplicity. We know that when you change one thing, you change everything. And yes, there is that one thing that we all can do in order to look our best, feel our best, and perform at our best. What is that one thing? That one thing is taking care of our gut microbiome. We need to just make sure that our gut microbiome is healthy. And once we do that, everything else changes. The whole body changes. Every system in your body just starts to improve, right? And why does that happen? Because the gut microbiome is the center of health. This has been verified already through the scientific community. So when we talk about the gut microbiome, what exactly is the gut microbiome? Well, the gut microbiome is that whole community of microorganisms that lives inside of our intestinal tract. And we know that that community is made up of not millions, not billions, but trillions of microorganisms. So the things we find in our microbiome are microorganisms like viruses and fungi, right, and enzymes, but the majority are bacteria. We are just filled with bacteria. And I know that sometimes people associate bacteria with being something bad, but the truth is that we need bacteria in order to function. There is such a thing as good bacteria, as friendly bacteria. And we need to make sure that we are always producing that good bacteria. We need to have it in abundance in order to be truly healthy. So what is the major problem that we face nowadays? Well, humanity in general is just not producing enough of that good bacteria like our ancestors did. There is, I guess you can say, a shortage of this good bacteria in our systems. And on the contrary, we're producing too much of the bad bacteria. The bad bacteria is what makes us sick. We don't want that in our system. So why is this happening? Why are we having a imbalance in our gut microbiome? Why is there not enough good bacteria and too much of the bad bacteria? Well, the reason this is happening is because of the food we're eating. Our diet is very different than it was 100 years ago, 200 years ago. Our ancestors used to basically grow their own food, and everything used to be natural and organic. But now things are very different, right? We live in a society where everything is fast and convenient. Well, that convenience does come at a price, because this processed food that we're used to eating, and I don't blame anybody, because I'm exposed to it, everyone's exposed to it, we all eat processed food. So this food that we're eating is actually making us sick, because it is food that is high in sugar, high in salt, high in unhealthy fat. It tends to be high in calories but low in nutrition. And every time we eat this processed food, the pizza and the cookies and the potato chips and all this stuff, everything that's already prepackaged, right, and filled with preservatives, all of this processed food is feeding the bad bacteria. It's actually feeding the wrong kind of bacteria, right? Not the good kind, but it's feeding the bad kind. And this is what's causing that gut microbiome imbalance. This is what's making us sick. So whenever we have a situation where more bad bacteria is being produced and less bacteria is actually being, less of the good bacteria is being produced, then we're going to find this gut microbiome imbalance. And as a result, now more than ever, people are suffering from chronic disease. That's why there's so many people out there that have a hard time losing weight. I was one of them. I actually had a very slow metabolism before I discovered LoveBiome. And even though I would exercise and go to the gym, I would still not be able to lose weight. Everything changed once I started using the LoveBiome system, right? They say the majority of people suffer from leaky gut syndrome to some degree. 80% of the people have some form of leaky gut syndrome. So what is leaky gut syndrome? Well, it's when the intestinal walls start to deteriorate, the toxins penetrate through the intestinal walls, and they enter the bloodstream. They make the blood toxic, and that leads to a whole bunch of other problems, right? So that is something that is just very common nowadays. High blood pressure, chronic fatigue, even diabetes, all related to this gut microbiome imbalance. You know, diabetes is a huge problem nowadays. They say that 1 out of 3 people are either diabetic or pre-diabetic. And even when we suffer from pain and we experience inflammation in our body, all of that has to do with the gut. Cognitive impairment, heart disease. This is really actually a small list. There's really so many illnesses that we can relate to a gut microbiome imbalance. So what are we going to do about this? What is the solution? Well, LoveBiome gives us the solution. When we take the LoveBiome gut health system, which we're going to learn about in a minute, what's happening is that we're creating an ideal microbiome, an ideal gut microbiome when we use the LoveBiome health system. And what exactly is the ideal microbiome? Well, that's a microbiome that's constantly producing good, healthy, friendly bacteria. And at the same time, it's purging all the bad bacteria from our system. This is the only way that we can actually say that our gut health can improve. This is the way that the gut microbiome operates in a very healthy way. And this has to do with basically all the illnesses that you can think of. I mean, and don't take my word for it. There's just so many articles out there online. You can go into government websites like PubMed. You can go into medical journals and just find that there's so much information. There's thousands of articles that are related to this topic of the gut microbiome and how it relates to different illnesses. You know, a lot of times what I tell people to do is, if they're interested in how the gut microbiome relates to a certain illness like cancer or diabetes, for example, all you have to do is go to Google and type in gut microbiome and diabetes, gut microbiome and cancer, gut microbiome and high blood pressure, whatever you really want to learn about. And 9 out of 10 times, you're going to find an article related to that subject. You're going to find what you're looking for just by going online. And these are just some examples. We got you know, articles written about how the gut health plays, the gut plays a role in dementia, how it relates to depression, even things like long COVID, right? What is long COVID? When you've had COVID maybe a year ago, months ago, and you're still getting the symptoms. Okay, that's long COVID, and a lot of people are going through that nowadays. And there was even a book written on the subject called The Gut, Our Second Brain. So yes, the scientific community is considering the gut our second brain, because there is a connection between the gut and the brain. And what happens when we start to heal the gut microbiome, when we start to create those good, healthy bacteria, right, and purge out the bad bacteria, well, then we start seeing like very positive changes. The first thing most people notice is an improvement in their digestion. Now, this happens rather quickly. I know most people, when they start using our system, in the first 2-3 days, they start realizing, wow, my digestion is better than it's ever been. And, you know, once your digestive tract is clean, you know, your intestinal tract is clean and your digestion is regulated, then you're much better able to absorb the nutrients in your body. So, you know, all the nutrients from your food and from the supplements you're taking, you're just going to get more out of that. Also, once your gut microbiome starts to heal, automatically you improve your immune system. It strengthens your immune system. And this happens because really 70–80% of your whole immune system is located in the gut. So it just happens automatically. Now this is very important. We all need to have a very strong immune system. Why is this so important? Well, look at the age we're living in. I mean, we have to worry about all these new viruses now. It just seems like every year there's something new, you know. So the best defense that we can all have is a strong immune system. That's how we're going to keep healthy. And also, once you have a healthy gut microbiome, the microbiome starts to manufacture its own vitamins, right? The vitamins that your body needs. So you don't have to actually go to the store and buy vitamins. Your body has that ability to do it itself. And a healthy gut microbiome also acts as a natural antibiotic, fighting off all the unhealthy bacteria. So we can say that a healthy microbiome impacts the function of every system in our bodies. That's why when people use our system with LoveBiome, people are reporting that their allergies are getting better, their metabolism starts to speed up, right? We all know that when we get to a certain age, the metabolism slows down, but this speeds it up so that we can start, losing weight again. Also, it helps with your neurological function. It impacts your mood. It helps fight off fatigue. It helps eliminate inflammation. And I've noticed that in myself. This is one of my testimonials. Is I'll always talk about how the pain and the inflammation left my body when I really started taking the LoveBiome products on a regular basis. Also, people are reporting that it helps them lose weight easier. And it's natural to understand why, because if you're speeding up your metabolism and your digestion is improving, yes, it's going to be a lot easier to lose weight. I personally have lost over 30 pounds since I started using the LoveBiome system. And it's interesting because we don't promote our system as a weight loss program. We promote it as a gut health program, but you naturally, it's just easier to lose weight. You naturally start losing weight, and it doesn't happen like all of a sudden. It's a gradual, healthy way of losing weight. Also, people report that they sleep better, their energy goes up, your stamina also improves. Your liver and your kidney function starts to improve. Also, this protects your skeletal system. It improves the appearance of your skin. We all know that the state of your skin is a reflection of how healthy your gut is. Also, it helps with your brain and your neural systems, and it simply just helps you age in a very healthy way. So it doesn't matter how many supplements you take, how many vitamins you take. If your gut microbiome is not healthy, it doesn't matter. Nothing is going to really be absorbed. And as a matter of fact, what I've learned is that a lot of the vitamins that we buy in the stores are not even from natural sources. They're not coming from fruits and vegetables. They're synthetic vitamins created in a laboratory. Well, what you have to understand is that the body is not even designed to absorb this synthetic material. So what ends up happening is usually when we take these vitamins in, it gets flushed out. It gets flushed out in our urine, and basically we're just throwing our money down the drain. So we don't need to do that anymore. Here in LoveBiome, we have a very different approach. We don't try to create any synthetic solutions. Everything is coming from nature. We look towards nature to really give us everything that the body needs, right? And we look for the best things in nature. That's why we go to the gardens of the world to find all these superfoods that are highly nutritious. They're giving the body always what it needs to heal itself. We go to the exotic markets of the world to find the healing herbs and the healing spices. We go to remote areas of the world and even ancient sources. And why do we do this? Because we believe in the philosophy of Hippocrates. Hippocrates was considered the father of medicine. And he said many wise things, but two very important things that he said. First of all, he said, all disease begins in the gut. Now, he didn't say some diseases will begin in the gut. He didn't say most diseases. He said all diseases begin in the gut, no exception. And then he said something even better. He said, let food be thy medicine. He gave us the solution. He knew this. He knew this. He said this in 440 BC. 2,500 years later, I think it's about time that we started listening to Hippocrates. He knew what he was talking about. And that's why here in LoveBiome, we go through such labor, of gathering all these ingredients. We go to all the continents to find the best things on Earth. And what LoveBiome does is they collect 96 in total, 96 different natural organic ingredients to to create this LoveBiome system. Now, what's interesting is that they not only go to the different areas, but they're looking specifically for blue zones to get their ingredients from. Now, what are blue zones? Blue zones are areas of the world where people live way into 100 years. And this is where they're getting these amazing ingredients for our products. Everything that we collect is 100% organic. It is ethically sourced. And we have all of the seals on our labels that prove the purity of our product, right? We have the organic seal and no GMO and no gluten, no sugar added, 100% plant-based. It's all there. Now, when we use the LoveBiome product system, we are accomplishing 3 very important health objectives. Number 1, what we're doing is we're creating that new, healthy, friendly bacteria, right? Now, we do that with probiotics. So our products contain a lot of probiotics that will constantly be creating that new healthy bacteria for us. Once we've created the good healthy bacteria, we need to feed it. And the food for that good bacteria is the prebiotics. So a lot of people ask me what the difference is between a probiotic and a prebiotic. Well, the probiotic creates the healthy bacteria, and then the prebiotic feeds the good healthy bacteria so that it grows and reproduces. And then number 3, we're going to support the natural detox process, right? We want to eliminate the toxins and all of the bad bacteria from our system. So we do that with 3 products. That's it, just 3 products, but they're very, very powerful products, starting with PhytoPower. PhytoPower is amazing. I can't imagine going a day without this product. It just does you so much good. And now it's even in a very convenient packaging. It's in these little sachets, which makes it so easy for you to carry it around and travel with. So all you have to do is empty one of these sachets into a glass of water, a bottle of water, maybe juice. You could basically mix it in any beverage of your choice. But you want to take it every single day, and it is loaded with nutrition. It gives us 40 different fruits and vegetables. I don't know about you. I know that I couldn't eat 40 fruits and vegetables on my own every day. I mean, that would be plates and plates of food. So it's a lot easier just to take a serving of the PhytoPower, and you get everything you need. Now, we have fruits and vegetables of all different colors because it is important to have that diversity in the colors. So we have a green blend because everything that's green is going to help detox the body. It's going to build up the immune system. We have an orange-yellow blend because that's what gives us energy. We have a red circulation blend, and then we also have a purple blend because all of the blues and the purple fruits and vegetables, they're very good for fighting off stress, and they're also good for fighting off inflammation. They work as anti-inflammatories. So again, it's very important to have that diversity in colors. That's what we have here in the PhytoPower. And in the same product, in PhytoPower, we also have digestive enzymes. So we have 5 major digestive enzymes that help us break down our food. They help regulate blood sugar. They help create amino acids, which builds proteins. I mean, there's a lot of functions with these digestive enzymes. So these are very, very important to have. And then we also have probiotics. Right now, our PhytoPower product is loaded with probiotics. It gives us 20 billion units of probiotics in every serving. And remember, the probiotics are what create that good, healthy bacteria. Once we've created the good, healthy bacteria, we need to feed it with prebiotics. And our sources of prebiotics are these highly nutritious foods like red onion, apple, garlic, seaweed, asparagus. So you can see that there's a lot that goes into just one product, that PhytoPower product. But if that weren't enough, we also have 2 other liquid supplements that complement the PhytoPower. So it's a system that you use every day. You use all 3 products. Now, these liquid supplements, you don't have to prepare because they're already in liquid form, right? So you just have to pour about a half a shot glass. So that's about an ounce a day. And you want to take the next balance, which comes here in the red label. You want to take that every day to stabilize your body. This has a lot of superfoods in it. And then you also want to take the next detox, because this is the one here in the purple label. This is the one that cleanses your cells. Now, it is important to do a daily cleanse, and not just a cleanse every month or every once in a while. Your cells need to be cleansed every single day. And that's why it's important to take these products every single day together with the Phytopower. So one of the things you're going to find in our supplements is that they are loaded with polyphenols. What are polyphenols? Well, all of our products have a lot of nutrients in them, but the polyphenols in general are these phytonutrients that target your gut microbiome health. They really like zone in on improving your gut microbiome. And polyphenols have been known to lower blood sugar. So sometimes I get the question, is this good for diabetics? And the answer is absolutely. This is what we want diabetics to take, because it's going to help them with their blood sugar. Also, polyphenols improve heart health. They improve brain function, and they reduce inflammation in your body. We all have to take care of inflammation. A lot of people have a lot of inflammation in the body. They don't even realize it sometimes. And that's why they call inflammation the silent killer, because sometimes you don't even realize how much of it you have in your body, but it does lead to a whole bunch of other illnesses if you don't take care of it. So we need to always make sure that we're keeping inflammation in control. Now, one of the ingredients that we use that is just loaded with these polyphenols is the noni fruit. Noni has been known to help many, many illnesses. It's just something miraculous that we all know works really, really well. And it's in our products. Noni is one of the key ingredients in our products. Now, what's interesting is that when we use the noni, we actually have it go through a fermentation process with a new technology called red light fermentation. And what this does is it increases the polyphenols in the noni by over 25% just by fermenting it. And this fermented noni is just now stronger. It's more potent. So this is what goes into our liquid supplements, that noni ferment, that red light noni ferment. And you're going to find here in the next balance that noni is definitely what we consider a superfood, but it's also combined with other superfoods like the jackfruit and the amla. Sometimes amla is called amalaki, right? And these superfoods, they help build up the immune system. They help fight off inflammation. In the next balance, we also find fruit acids. Fruit acids help balance out the acidity levels in the microbiome. We also use turmeric, but it's fermented turmeric. Again, we're making the turmeric stronger by fermenting it. And turmeric is great for circulation. Also, purple carrot is similar to noni in the sense that it's loaded with these polyphenols. It's excellent for the gut microbiome health. Red grape is for the renal system. Blueberry is for anti-aging, and the young pumpkin fruit is for creating new healthy cells in the body. So you can see a lot goes into this one product. But then we also have the next detox. Now, remember, the next detox is the one that cleanses it. Every day you use it, it's cleaning your skin, your blood, your liver, and your gut. And in the detox, we also use that red light noni ferment, but we're combining it with chlorella. Chlorella is a superfood filled with chlorophyll, and it actually helps us get rid of those carcinogens, what causes cancer in the body. We're also adding artichoke to the detox, because artichoke is just excellent for cleaning out the liver and the intestine. Also, we use the fermented turmeric, the purple carrot in the detox, but we add cranberries because cranberries are great for detoxing. And then we also add something very special, which is the moringa leaf. Now, a lot of cultures all over the world use moringa because they realize it is the most nutritious plant that's ever been found on the planet. And moringa is actually very, very effective in lowering high blood sugar as well. Also, different types of berries are used because berries also regulate blood sugar and repair skin damage. So you can see a lot goes into just 3 products. Again, it's 96 ingredients. I just read off 96 ingredients, and it's really just everything that you're possibly going to need to make sure that your gut microbiome is working at optimal level, that your health is at optimal level. And you know what? It's not going to take very long for you to get some really good results. I mean, most people in just 2 to 3 weeks already have a good testimonial to tell. And some people get results even faster than that. You know, everyone's a little different, but in generally in 2 to 3 weeks, what most people say is that their stress response is much better. They're improving their sleep. They're able to sleep more profoundly. Also, it helps your digestive system. It just makes it work perfectly. It helps the appearance of your skin and your hair. People notice that their joints are getting better. Their muscle movement improves. Inflammation starts to go away. Also, you're able to focus and concentrate better. Your energy goes up. Your stamina gets better. Your recovery after exercise also gets shortened. And this does wonders for food cravings. It just eliminates food cravings. Now, why does it do that? Well, what I've learned is that usually when you have this anxiety to overeat, it's because your body's not getting well nourished. You know, we're eating too many empty calories. But in this case, you're getting so well nourished with these three products that your body's going to stay satisfied. It's not going to keep asking you for more and more food. So those cravings go away. And as a result, you start feeling lighter, your clothes fit better. So, you know, who doesn't want that? So we have a saying here at LoveBiome. We say that you need to take care of your gut microbiome so it can take care of you. It's really that simple. You know, I like to say that you need to have a good relationship with your gut microbiome because it could be your best friend. Remember, when you take care of it, it takes care of you. But it could also be your worst enemy because remember what Hippocrates said. He said, all disease begins in the gut. So you don't want to neglect your gut microbiome. You definitely want to always be taking care of it. You want to love your microbiome, honestly. And that's why we're called LoveBiome, because we express that love for the microbiome, which is really the center of health. It's really the secret to having optimal health. And now we've even introduced a fourth product for the skin. And a lot of people are loving this new product. Let me tell you, it's a great product. Why did we create something for the skin? Well, it turns out that the gut microbiome, as important as it is, it's not the only microbiome we have in our bodies. We also have a microbiome on our skin and in other parts of the body. But the skin microbiome is very important because our skin is our largest organ, and we need to make sure that the skin microbiome is healthy so our skin can be healthy. Now, this is an anti-aging product. It does actually make your skin look younger. And you could put it all over the body and on your face as well. Okay, so definitely something that I do. I put it right on my face. And what happens is that it strengthens your skin barrier. It improves your elasticity of the skin. It provides powerful hydration. It increases nutrient absorption, and it leaves your skin feeling smooth and radiant. So you can see we have a lot to offer people now. And you know what? This is honestly just the beginning. Our company is only a little over a year old. And obviously we're going to keep growing and creating even more products in the future. You know, we're all about the microbiomes of the body. That's what we're about. And this gives us an amazing opportunity to not only improve the quality of our lives, but helping other people do it as well. And when you have something that everyone needs, because if you have an intestine, if you have a microbiome, you're going to need this product, right? You're going to need these products. And when you have something that powerful that the whole world needs without exception, then of course there's a great opportunity to make a lot of money. And that's what we have. We have a fantastic opportunity to make money. And, you know, speaking of opportunities to make money, well, that's something that's very necessary for people too. Nowadays, most people are looking for extra money. Most people are looking for a way to maybe even replace their income or even create total financial freedom, which is something that can be obtained as well. There's really no limit to how much money you can make with this business. So from this point on, I will be talking about the business. I hope you enjoyed the explanation of our products and the benefits of our products, but I want to focus now for the remaining time on how the business works, how we can make you money, because it is a great opportunity. And the reason that we are basically guaranteed such great success in our future is because we're in very good hands. I mean, the founders of this company, they really know what they're doing. I trust them wholeheartedly. Why? Because I've worked with them in the past. I've worked with them for many years. I've known them all for over 20 years. They're amazing people. And they know what they're doing because they have a 25-year track record of success. These were the gentlemen that ran the Tahitian Noni company for 25 years. And now they've created something even much more complete, much more impactful. I would say much more important than they did in the past. And this is something that's just going to keep growing decades in the future. So we have Mr. Kelly Olson, who is the CEO and the main founder of our company. I consider him a true marketing genius. He's the one that actually created the whole business structure for the Tahitian Noni company. And he's managed to actually improve things here in LoveBiome. He's actually created a more lucrative pay plan. And of course, we know the product is next level. You know, it's much more complete than anything we've ever seen before in the market. We also have Sean Whitney, who is the president of our company, and we have Mr. Cody Day, who is the operations officer. Now, these are the three main founders. There's also another group of co-founders, but in total, there's like 9 different people that are really, really, starting this company and making it great. Already in just a little over a year, we've grown so much. And we are in the best industry to be in. Remember that the health and wellness industry is a $4.7 trillion industry. Now more than ever, people want to look and feel healthy and young. And the industry is just expected to keep growing. It's going to grow to over $6 trillion by the year 2025. Now, LoveBiome does give everyone an opportunity to be in business for themselves, which I love. And they make it so easy. It just costs $25 to get a membership with LoveBiome. And then you just purchase your products for personal consumption. And once you're purchasing your own products, you're active. You're able to make commissions and you get paid very quickly on a weekly basis with our company. You can work from absolutely anywhere, which I love. And I like this picture because I've actually done this on several occasions now. I've taken my phone or my laptop to the beach and worked from there. You don't have to, have a set schedule or anything like that. You decide when you're going to work and where you're going to work. And then, of course, this gives us the opportunity to create a true residual income. Now, this is very hard to do when you have a traditional business or when you're working a job, because you're always going to be limited, right? I mean, you could only work so much. You can only work maybe 60 hours a week. You're going to have to rest at some point, right? But in this business, it's very different. You take advantage of the leveraging power, right? So let's say you put in 10 hours a week to build this business on a part-time basis, which is plenty. If you're getting started, that's plenty of time. And let's say you show another 10 people how to do the same thing, how to put in 10 hours a week part-time. Well, you actually are getting paid on 100 hours of work for doing that. That is the power of leveraging. That is what's going to create you this residual passive income that just keeps growing month after month. There's also very good tax advantages. We all know that people that are their own bosses can make legal deductions that allow them to pay less money in taxes every year. And my favorite part of this is that you're doing business with the global economy, right? You're not limited to your city, your country. You can basically do business with people all over the world. And these Zoom webinars that we do on a regular basis are proof of that, because people come in from all different continents. So this is a way to truly take control of your life. And every month it seems like we're adding more and more countries to the list. Right now we're up to 37 countries that we're doing business in. I know that I have to update the slide, but it's a little hard when every month there's new countries being added to the list. But yes, we are all over Europe. Many of the Asian countries now are open, and Australia, and even Latin America, even countries in Africa, right? So basically we're all over the world now, and this is just going to keep growing. Now, remember, all it takes is $25 to get a membership, right? And when you pay the $25 for your membership, you're also getting your free website. Now, this is a fully functional website that you can share with people, and they can just come in and buy products right from your website. You get paid immediately, your commission when they order stuff, and they could also sign up as an affiliate just like you. right through your website. So that's a great advantage to have, that you can now do business all over the world right on the internet. And once you actually sign up, you're not going to have to pay retail prices anymore, because now you're affiliate. You're an affiliate, so you pay affiliate prices. Now, when you do sign up, automatically the company does put you on subscription. And it's important to stay on subscription, because not only does it give you the best price, the lowest price for the daily 3-pack, but also it's going to make sure that you're never going to run out of product. Because remember, the 3 products, they're only going to last for 30 days. They're not designed to last for more than 30 days. You will run out at the end of the month. And it's good to know that your next pack is coming when things are running low. And as a matter of fact, one of the things that I like to recommend is that people should get 2 packs per month, because you're not going to be the only one in your household that's going to want to be healthy. I mean, if you're married, if you have a partner, you're definitely going to want them to be healthy, right? If you have anyone within your circle of family and friends that also wants to be healthy, then get 1 pack for you and get another pack for somebody else. This way you're getting 2 packs a month. Okay. Now, one thing that you have to also recognize is that when you're using the 3 products from LoveBiome, it's really like you're using 6 or 7 different products, but you don't have to spend the money on all these products, you see, because in this one system, you're getting prebiotics, you're getting probiotics, digestive enzymes, whole foods, detoxing products, right? You're getting the noni supplement, right? All of this is combined into one simple system. And when you do have to buy things separately, then yes, it can cost a lot of money. And I know that because I used to buy all these different products separately. Now I don't. Now I put I stopped using all those other products that I was using. At one point, I was buying over 10 different supplements. I don't need them anymore. All I do is I take these 3 products, this one system from LoveBiome. And it's interesting how I personally will tell you that I'm getting better results than when I was taking all those different supplements. But what's interesting is that I'm also spending less than half the money. So this has really simplified my life, because it's targeting in on what I need. It's really, really just giving me great results, but I'm not spending all that money. And that's really what it's about here. It's about making healthy be simple. It's about saving money and about really getting the best results that you can. Now, let's go into our marketing plan a little bit, because I have to be honest, when I first found out about LoveBiome, I knew that I was going to be a customer. I loved the concept of what they were putting together, but I wasn't sure I was going to do the business. But when I saw the compensation plan, I knew I had to do the business, because the compensation plan is just the fairest, most simplest plan I've ever seen. And it's also the most generous plan I've ever seen in my 28 years of doing network marketing, of being a networker. So I knew that I was going to be able to make money and show other people how to make money quite easily with this compensation plan. So there's a lot of things here that I consider advantages over the other companies that operate this way, through networking. One of the things that I feel we do a lot better is that we don't require people to have a huge inventory of product. Now, if you want to buy extra product to have on hand, that's okay. You can do that. Some people love to do that, and it might be a good idea for some people, but the company's not going to obligate you to do that. You see, all they're doing is they're asking you to be a consumer. So as long as you're buying enough for your personal consumption, you're going to be qualified for all commissions. You're going to be qualified to move up in all of the ranks. You can get to the very top rank, the very top leadership rank, just by consuming your product. Now, obviously, in order for you to grow from rank to rank, you do have to build a team. You have to grow an organization, and that organization, as it grows larger and larger of consumers, right? Then that's how you move up in rank. So let's talk about how to move up in rank. Now, there's only 5 ranks in our company, which I love, because in other companies you do see sometimes like 15 ranks or more, and it can get very intimidating, especially for new people that don't have a lot of experience in the area of networking. 15 ranks is it's kind of a lot. It makes you kind of think like, is it even possible to get to the top rank? But in here, in LoveBiome, yeah, most people can see themselves moving up 5 ranks in order to get to the very top. It's only 5 ranks. So let's talk a little bit about what's required. I'm not going to go into all the details in this presentation because there's a lot to our compensation plan. Now, it is a very simple compensation plan to understand, but there's a lot of aspects to it, especially now in 2023. They just added a whole bunch of more bonuses. So, there is a lot to it. So I'm just gonna cover the key points, and then if you want the full details, you're gonna have to attend one of our trainings, on the comp plan, where we go into full detail. But let's go into some of the highlights. Okay, the first thing again is that we only have 5 ranks. So how do we get from being an active affiliate to the first rank, which is merchant? Well, again, it's about building a team, right? So you want to sponsor in at least 3 people, okay, and you want to help them also sponsor in people, but you want to grow an entire team, and you want to build your group volume. Now, it's not that hard to get to merchant. Most people can get to merchant in their very first month. All you need to do is create 960 in group volume, which is about 8 packs. Okay, it's not that much. And then the second level, builder, the second rank, a builder is when your group grows large enough to move 4,800 in group volume. That's the equivalent of 40 packs. So how do you get to builder? Well, I like to say that as long as you're helping people get to merchant, you're automatically going to become a builder, right? Because if you have just 5 people getting to merchant with the minimum 8 packs, 8 times 5 is 40. That gets you to the 40 packs you need to be a builder. And then the third rank is leader. That's when you're moving 24,000, which is the equivalent of 200 packs. And again, how do you get to leader? By helping people get to builder. Once you've got 5 people doing just the minimum that they need to qualify for builder, which is 40 packs, so that's 5 times 40, that gives you the 200 packs to be a leader. And then a star performer is when your organization moves 400 packs, and an elite performer is when your organization moves 600 packs. Now, 600 packs, maybe for a new person, it may sound like a lot, but trust me, it's not. Because first of all, we have to understand that you don't need 600 people to move 600 packs. A lot of people in LoveBiome, a lot of the affiliates, they do order 2 or 3 packs per affiliate per person, right? So it might take you, half. It might take you maybe 300 people just to move the 600 packs and go to the elite performer status. And what's interesting is that even though you only have a few hundred people to get to the top position, they will pay you as if you had thousands. And you can talk to any other leader who has built a large organization in any other company, and they will tell you that in order to get to a top position, they don't do it by just having a few hundred people. They need to have thousands of people to get to a top position. And over here, you can get to the very top rank by just having a few hundred people. So it's not that complicated, but the bonuses is really what drives your income very, very, very high. So before we go into the bonuses, let's talk about the basics. Let's talk about what you make in every level. Now, we do have a unilevel pay plan, so you're going to get paid wide and deep, so you can bring in as many people as you want. And everybody that you personally sponsor is going to go on your level 1. Now, this includes customers and it includes affiliates. So anybody who either wants to just consume or they want to actually consume and build a business, they're all going to go on level 1. And you're going to get paid a full 15%, on everything that happens on that level 1. And you get paid on a weekly cycle. So you get paid quite a bit and you get paid fast. Now, why do I say quite a bit? Because 15%, believe it or not, is a very high percentage. A lot of unilevel plans out there pay no more than 5%. As a matter of fact, the previous company I was with paid only 1%. And now to be making 15% on everything on my level 1 seems amazing. But yeah, 15% is a lot. And then on the second level, in other words, when your people bring in their people and you create a second generation, you can get paid as much as 10%. As long as you're a merchant, you'll get paid 10% always, right? And 5% of that comes on a weekly cycle, and then the other 5 comes on a monthly cycle. So if you look at the chart here, everything that's in orange, these numbers that are in orange, that's all being paid to you on a weekly cycle, on a weekly basis. And then all the numbers that are in purple, you know, all these other levels like level 3, 4, 5, and 6, they're all in purple. This is the monthly pay plan. So as you start building a stronger organization and you start getting into those deeper levels, that's when you'll make more and more money, and you'll get that through the monthly income. But as you can see, it pays as much as 5% on those levels on 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, what's interesting is that because of this leadership bonus here, you can actually get paid much more on your level 6. What the leadership bonus does is that it gives you another 3%. Once you're a leader in the company, once you're at that third rank, it gives you another 3% added to the level 6. So instead of just getting 4%, you're getting a total of 7% on your level 6. As a star performer, the fourth rank, you'll get another 5% added to the 5, which gives you a total of 10% on level 6. And as an elite performer, they're giving you 10% added to 5, which gives you a total of 15% on level 6, which is a lot. To get 15% on level 6 is a lot of money, because once your organization starts to grow, you can end up having a lot of people on level 6. As a matter of fact, maybe most of the people in your organization will be on level 6 as you grow out. So it can be very, very lucrative. And then we also have the bonus pools. Now we have what's called a dynamic compression bonus pool. And without going into too much detail, I do want to say that every time somebody makes a purchase in LoveBiome, a percentage of that purchase goes into this pool. And at the end of the month, it just creates so much money. And what they do is they take that money, 16% of that is put aside to share with all of the leaders, all the people that made it to that third rank. 24% of this pool is shared among all the star performers, the people at the fourth rank. And then a whopping 60% is being shared among the elite performers. Now, there's not a lot of elite performers in the company right now. About 11 people have made it to that top position. So that's a lot of money that's being shared with just a few people. Okay, so now you can start understanding why elite performers, even though they may not have thousands of people, you know, they may have gotten to that position with just a few hundred people, but they're getting paid as if they had thousands because of this bonus. And now we even have another bonus called the infinity bonus, okay, which puts another 3% of the company's worldwide sales, which is a lot, right? It's all going into this pool, and it's a second pool that's paying to all of the star performers and the elite performers, right? They what they do is every month they take 25% of this money and they share it with the star performers, and then 75% goes to the elite performers. So again, it's giving the elite performers even more money now. And then another thing that's wonderful is that they've added these achievement bonuses. So now at every step of your progress, you'll make some extra money, okay? So these achievement bonuses for 2023 are really, really helpful, because it just gives people something to shoot for at every stage of growth. So the minute you qualify for the second rank, the minute you qualify as a builder, okay, and you do have to qualify 2 months, okay, in order to get the prize. But the prize, the advancement bonus, will be $500. That's an additional $500 to everything else that you're making through the compensation plan. So once you're a builder, $500, and then you're going to keep progressing. You know, you're going to keep growing your group volume. And some people call this the ladder to the leader position, right? Because before you get to the leader position, you have to grow as a builder. So when you're a builder moving 9,600 in volume, you're going to get another $500. And again, you know, you always have to qualify 2 times in order to get the bonus. But then once you qualify with 14,400 in volume, you get another 750 additional money in bonuses. And then at 19,200, you're going to get another $1,000. Once you do get to that leader position, that rank, the third rank, then you'll make an achievement bonus of 2,500. And then as a star performer, you'll make an additional 5,000. And then finally, at elite performer, you'll make a $10,000 advancement bonus, which is just like a prize, just for reaching the rank. So it's really quite remarkable how, like I said, at every stage of the game, you just keep making more and more money. So it is a quite a remarkable compensation plan. It is a very unique compensation plan. No other company is paying out this well. Not that I know of. If somebody wants to challenge me and show me a better compensation plan, I welcome it. But I have searched a lot, to find something as good as this, and this is the first time I've seen a comp plan be this generous and this perfect. As a matter of fact, the total amount that's being paid is a whopping 58%. Everything that's coming into the company, 58% goes back into the field. And that's not even including the advancement bonuses. Okay. That's without the advancement bonuses. So it is a very generous compensation plan. And the company actually shares with us what people are making at every rank, even at the merchant level, that first level. If you maintain that merchant position from month to month, you can make anywhere from $140 to $500 a month. Now, again, the merchant rank is not that hard to achieve. Most people can do it in their first month. And to say that you're making anywhere from $400 to $500 a month is quite a big deal, because you see, this pays for your product. This pays for your phone bill. This can pay for your gas, right? It basically eliminates the cost of you doing business, because you don't really have a lot of expenses in this business. You just have to worry about maybe your phone bill, your gas, and your product, right? And all of a sudden it's paid for, right? And then once you get to the second rank, builder, you can make anywhere from 500 to 1,600 a month. At the leader rank, you'll make from 1,600 to 7,700 a month. A star performer can make 7,700 to 62,000 a month. And an elite performer can make as much as 62,000 or more in every month. So even if you do it quickly, and there have been some people that have actually gotten to the top performer, excuse me, the elite performer position in 5 months or less. Okay, it is possible. But even if you don't do it in 5 months, let's say you do it in 5 years, is it still worth it? Of course it is. Of course it is, because no other traditional business, no other job is going to be able to give you this much of a income increase in just 5 years. Okay. So even if it takes you this long, which it shouldn't, but even if it takes you 5 years to get to the top position, it is still very much worth it. Now, it's not just about the money, because the money is fantastic, right? But this company is really about creating a culture of adventure for people. They just love creating events, and they love giving away trips. Right now, they're going to be sending very soon all the elite performers to Dubai, which is going to be an amazing experience. And then in February of 2020, I'm sorry, this should be 2024. It's a typo. In February of 2024, we're going to the Xcaret resort in the Riviera Maya in Mexico. Now, this is going to be an amazing trip, and you know what? It's not that difficult to win this trip. You just have to grow this year in 2023. You have to grow to the third leadership rank. Okay, you have to be a leader. You have to qualify 2 months before December of 2023, and you will be able to attend in February 2024. You'll be able to attend this amazing retreat at one of the best resorts in the world, the Xcaret resort, all inclusive. Everything you can imagine is in that resort, and all you have to do is just qualify. Once you're there, you don't have to worry about prices or anything. Everything is included. So you could see that it's really about having these amazing adventures. That's really what it's about. It's about having the lifestyle of your dreams. It's about being able to have that freedom to do whatever you want, when you want to do it, not having to ask for anyone's permission. And, this is what it's really about. You want to attract other people that want the same thing you do. This is how you're going to be able to build a team. And when you're inviting people to this team that you're building, really everybody just has to do just two simple things. It's not rocket science. Everybody just has to, first of all, care enough about their health that they're willing to buy the products, right? We all know that investing in our health is the most important thing. And then the second thing I would say that everybody needs to do is just be consistent, because it's very important to understand that you're not going to just take these products for a couple of months and then expect to be, perfectly healthy, right? It doesn't work that way. You want to feed the body on a regular basis, on a daily basis, what it needs so the body can constantly be healing itself. And you want to have the consistency so that you have optimal health for the rest of your life. So yes, this is about a lifestyle. It's about taking these products every day and showing people how they can take them every day to just live their best life. As long as you're doing those two things, as long as you're being consistent with the products, this turns into a money-making machine. It really does. It's a wealth-building machine. And all you have to do is you have to invite people to see this information. You want to invite people to these Zoom webinars that we're doing. You want to invite enough people, and we do them all the time, right? We're doing them several times a week. So you want to invite enough people so that you can at least get signed up 5. 5 should be your goal, right? Now, obviously, there's no limit. You can do much more than 5. If you want to sponsor in 10 or 20, that's okay. But you want to get to 5 as soon as possible. And even if people are not really ready to be in business, maybe they just want to try the product, that's okay. You can sign them up as a customer. We have a customer option where they're not obligated to do anything with the business. You're still going to get paid. You're still going to pay you the same 15%. Okay. But you see, the affiliates, the ones that you sign up so that they can do the business, they're the ones that are going to make your income multiply, because the affiliates are going to work with the same goal. They're also going to be inviting people to see this information so that they can sponsor in at least 5 each. So this is how it grows, right? This is how you're going to grow your income. You want 5 to take care of 5 people, to take care of 5 people, to take care of 5 people. Once you're growing into that 4th generation, you'll make over $5,000 per month. When you grow into your 5th generation, you'll make over $25,000 a month. And when you grow into your 6th generation, remember that 6th generation pays 15% with the leadership bonus. So that brings your income up to $330,000 per month. And you know what the crazy part of all this is? That it's not even, we're not even showing you the most lucrative part of the pay plan yet. This is just what you're making in 6 levels through the regular unilevel payout. But remember, we have those bonuses. We have the bonus pools. Now we have 2 of them, right? We have the dynamic compression bonus and the infinity bonus. So with the bonuses, you can actually double or triple your income. So it's a lot more than what we're showing you here. And another thing that you have to consider is that in order for us to get these figures, everyone here is just buying 1 pack per month. Now that is the very minimum you should do in order for you to say that you represent this company, right? Just order 1 pack per month. That's what's gonna, keep you healthy. But again, my recommendation is always to get 2 packs per month at least. You want to get 1 for you and 1 for somebody else, okay? And if everyone gets 2 packs per month instead of 1 pack per month, well then these numbers they turn out differently. Now they double. So when you get to your 4th generation, it's not 5,000 in income per month anymore. It's 10,000 per month. When you get to your 5th generation, it's not 25,000, but it goes over 51,000. And then in your 6th generation, we're talking about $660,000 plus all the bonuses. Now, if these numbers seem a little bit too much for you, right? Because I know some people look at this and say, wow, this is too good to be true. Well, the reality is that this is math. Math doesn't lie. This is the money you can make as long as everybody's just in charge of working with 5 people. That's it. Okay, not that complicated. But even if you're not doing this at full perfection, it's not really, it's not really required for you to do this perfectly, as long as you're just growing and you're getting the ball rolling, right? So even if you just make it to 10% of the potential that we're showing here, 10% is still 66,000 a month. That's still pretty good, I think, right? And even 1% would be 6,600 a month. You know how many people would be in a position to just quit their jobs if they're making over 6,000 a month? I'm sure a lot of people would love to do that. So even 1% still works, okay? So it really is something that can really, really just change your life forever. And the best part of all of this is that we are getting in at the best time. Now, what you're seeing here is a growth chart. Okay, these are the 4 stages of growth of any company. Okay, not just our company, but any company will go through these 4 stages. And we here at LoveBiome are right here at the beginning. We're basically in formulation going into concentration right now. Okay, because we're just a little bit over a year old. At some point, I'm not exactly sure when this is going to happen. I mean, it may happen by the end of this year. Maybe it'll happen in 2024, 2025, but we're going to get to a point where this critical point where we're going to start our momentum phase. Now, momentum phases for any company usually last anywhere from maybe 10, 15 to 20 years. Okay. Well, every company is a little bit different, but let's say, minimum 10, maximum 20 years, pure momentum. That's when things start skyrocketing. And I got to tell you, in the momentum phase is where people make their fortunes. This is where the millionaires are made in the momentum phase. And then eventually the company will go into stability, which means the company will still be growing, but it just won't grow at the same rate as when it was in the momentum phase. So the key here to making a lot of money in this industry is not to join when everybody else has already joined in stability. It's to get in early, to get in before everybody else. You want to find a good company like ours that's run by good people, that has a future, and you want to be one of the first people to get in, so that by the time this momentum starts and you ride that wave, you'll be making a fortune with this company. Remember, this is where the millionaires are made. In the previous company that these gentlemen ran, the Tahisha Noni company, during the momentum phase, which happened like from 1999 to 2010, around that time, they created over 250 millionaires. Well, I got to tell you, in LoveBiome, they're going to create a lot more, because it's just a more complete product. It's more impactful, and we have a much better compensation plan, and you're getting in at the right time. That's all I can say. So to recap, we have everything that you can possibly need, all of the ingredients to have long-term, outrageous success with our company, starting with a globally needed product. If you have an intestine, you need the product, right? So this is something that everyone in the world needs. We have an experienced corporate team that's going to give us decades of prosperity. We have a very simple and lucrative compensation plan, as you just saw, and the timing cannot be more perfect. So the only thing that's missing in this equation, in this puzzle, is you. It's your decision to be a part of this, your commitment to make this work for yourself. And we hope that everyone can see what we see here and takes advantage of it, because we're creating a very nice family environment of people that just want to help other people. And this will totally change your life. It will give you the optimal health, the financial freedom, and all the fun and adventure you can possibly imagine. So to wrap things up, I just want to go over very quickly all of your options to sign up. You just pay $25, right? You do the sign up online. If you're here for the first time, talk to the person who invited you. They're going to show you how to fill out the online application. And you're also going to make your first product purchase when you sign up. So you decide which pack you want to sign up with. Now, I personally would go with the complete pack, because it has all 4 products, and you definitely want to be able to experience all 4 products and be able to talk about them with people. You want to have your own testimonial as soon as possible. But if you want to just start off with the daily 3-pack, which is just the products for the gut microbiome, then you want to get the 3 packs. Now, the minimum order that you would need to put in order to be active in the business is at least 60 points, which comes out to 1 PhytoPower or 2 of the other products. But again, the reason that we make it this simple is really because we want, everybody all over the world to participate. But what you really want to do is you want to have the complete effect. Remember, when you're using the whole system, that's when you're going to get the best results. That's when you're going to have the optimal results for your gut health. Okay, and remember, if you are viewing from the United States, we have a great offer that any order over $300 will give you free shipping. So if you do the 2 packs, like I recommend, one for you, one for somebody else, it'll be free shipping. You'll save a lot of money. Okay, so with that said, we are going to conclude for today.